Dear farmers, this presentation is all about natural rubber latex, the concerns and the remedies. The natural rubber latex farmers growers in India and South Asian countries are going through a really difficult time. The key issues are shortfall in production, increasing manpower cost, scarcity of manpower, decreasing price in the global market, highly labor-oriented. Here is an effort to find the root causes and the possible remedy. The requirement of natural rubber will be rising sharply in the coming years. How are we going to cope up with this situation? The only way is to try and see how we could increase the natural rubber latex yield. A time has come to think deeply into this situation. The natural rubber latex producers in India as well as the South Asians are going through a rough situation. The latex yield the latex yields are decreasing, the labor cost is going up, and the overall latex and rubber market is down. How to cope up? In Kerala, tropical southern India, most rubber tree farms are very small. A typical holding is less than 20 acres. These are not rubber plantations with thousands of acres of land. Kerala-based Coco Latex, which supplies natural Dunlop latex for Savi Rest Organic Mattresses, is a small company privately owned and operated. The rubber tree or Hevea brasiliensis grows at higher elevations with good drainage and does not lend itself to mass cultivation. The farmers take great care in planting the trees to ensure their health. In more open areas, pineapple trees are inner planted among the rubber trees. In hilly regions, companion shrubs are added to shade the soil and maximize the water available to the tree. Rubber trees have three skins that are somewhat delicate. When tapping a tree by hand, it's easy to cut too deeply. The idea, which involves much precise and skill, is to create a long, slanted opening in the bark at just the right angle. Although the farmers are kind to visitors and many even allow one to try the knife, one can sense their collective sign when an armature injures the bark. Fortunately, an experienced farmer will swiftly reshape the cut so the serum will run properly. The cut heals over in an hour. There is a lot of information what is being. There is a report which is recently uploaded by Mr. Arvindan, Global Warming Affecting Rubber Output. This report is worth studying. The report says the yield is going to be affected. The production of latex in rubber trees is closely related to the ambient temperature. The productivity of the crop decreases as the temperatures goes up beyond a threshold level. Earlier studies clearly showed that the increase in atmospheric temperature would affect rubber production in India's traditional rubber growing regions. Thus, the impact of changing climate in this region may seriously affect rubber cultivation if the present warming trend continues. The temperature stress. The report says that the difference between monthly mean maximum and minimum temperatures increased from 7.8 degrees centigrade during 1970s to 9.2 degrees centigrade in the recent years. A frequency of occurrence of warming days which the temperature is about 32 degrees centigrade also increase at a rate of 0.56% per year. The monthly highest temperature showed an increase of 0.038 degrees centigrade per year during 1970 to 2010. Persistence of high temperature consecutively for 6 days or more represents a warm spell. The number of such warm spells increased and the gap between warm spells became shorter in recent years. The impact of such phenomenon in production and productivity of agricultural crops in Southeast Asia and Europe have already been reported. Extreme temperature events in the form of heat wave and cold wave in the northern states of India impacts severely on crop production and quality of grains, leading to serious socioeconomic consequences. There's a report from Kochi. Rising temperature levels are likely to affect the natural rubber yield in Kottayam, the major rubber growing district in Kerala, according to a study conducted by Rubber Research Institute of India. Kerala accounts for almost 90% of total rubber production in India. The natural rubber production in the country was down by over 15% in 2014-15 at 6 lakh 55 tons. An analysis of the data of daily maximum minimum temperatures from 70s to 2000. Here there is another problem. The supply crunch in the domestic market may push imports of natural rubber this year to a new high despite a steep fall in rupee. Tire makers, who account for the bulk of consumers in India, have no choice but to go for more imports as rubber output in Kerala, the largest producer, has been hit by rains since May. Production for April-June 2018 is down 14% from a year ago at 172,000 tons, rubber board data showed. Against this, consumption climbed 15% to 4 lakh 850. There is another problem, rubber tree plant problems, the pest and the disease control. How to take care of a rubber tree. There are many pests and many diseases which are affecting the growth of the rubber tree as well as the. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. You can contact Vasumitra Life Energies Private Limited at their Pune office. The email ID and the website details are given. For further technical assistance, you may please contact SPI Technical Advisors. The address, the cell number, email, and website details are. If you like this presentation, then kindly please pin it, like us on Facebook, Instagram. Please share it, like us on Facebook, on WhatsApp, on G Plus, as well as on LinkedIn. Please subscribe us on YouTube. Namaskar. This presentation was given to you by SPA Tech Foundation. This presentation is dedicated to all hard-working farmers. Good evening and goodbye. Thank you very much.